Hey there, techies. Welcome to another, no, not really another review. It's just Bitdefender again. Because I've been reading comments on the video, and some people have been complaining the fact that I didn't do a full scan within the regular Windows environment, and I only did a quick scan in the regular Windows environment, and that Bitdefender rescue mode only uses old Bitdefender or something of that sort. I don't know. To me, that doesn't sound all that accurate. But you know what? Hey, in this field, I'm willing to try anything, right? This is the field of unknown. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and redo the removal test to a point. I'm not going to show you every single thing, but we're just going to go ahead and go through the wizard here and check for updates, do the whole spiel again, and then we're also, in addition, going to do a full system scan within the Windows environment, not within Linux, because apparently this is not as superior to the Windows environment scanner. So we're going to test that out. So as you can see, once again, settings are left at default. And we're going to go ahead and update now to ensure we have the latest signatures, or latest old signatures, whatever it pleases to use. So it says that the update completed successfully. Let's try once more, see what we get. Okay, update completed successfully. So I'm gathering that we have all of our right signatures. So we're going to go ahead and look for our partition here that has all of our Windows data on it, which you can see right here. We're going to go ahead and open that. And it's going to load the engines, and we're going to wait once again for a scan to complete. Once the scan is complete, I'm going to go ahead and remove the malware like I did before. Except next time you see me, guys, I will be initializing, or might not show that. Maybe I'll show it. I don't know. Either way, we're going to have some sort of results on the screen. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Alright, everyone, so the scan has finished once again. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing we did last time. We're going to select delete for the actions and delete all of the threats that it found. And 450 threats, I think that might actually be a little bit more, or 450 items, I think that might actually be a little bit more than last time. Alright, so let's go ahead and click Fix Issues. And now we're going to go through, and it's going to go ahead and clean all of these threats up. So, alright, so the scan is finished, and we are going to, well, I should say the scan is finished. Everything has been removed from the system, and now we're going to go ahead and restart. So we click Finished, and it says Renamed. Okay, system infected items. So it looks like it has removed all issues have been successfully resolved. Yay! Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and exit that, and we're going to exit that, and we're going to reboot that. So, to reboot the system, see what we got. Alright everyone, here we are inside Windows. The rescue mode has finished whatever it's doing. We removed all the threats that it found, supposedly, and we're now going to run a full system scan with Bitdefender inside of Windows, running completely normally. So, to do that, we're going to go ahead and click on System Scan. And as you can see, we have now initialized our system scan. So, not much to see here, just a bunch of files going across the screen. So once this is finished, I will be back once again with the final verdict of Bitdefender. And this time it's going to be the final verdict. So, see you in a bit. Alright, so the scan has finished, and it found a measly 13 items, guys. So, with that said, doesn't seem very promising for Bitdefender's full system scan that was supposed to detect a lot more in the way of malware. So we're going to go ahead and do the whole thing over again in the sense of now we're going to scan with Hitman Pro, see what it finds. So before we do that though, we are going to do delete on these. So we're going to try and delete those. Let's take proper action and then take proper action on those. Let's go ahead and click continue. And so now it's going to go through. Alright, so threat was found, failed. Take proper action. Your system is Bitdefender found password protected files that could not be scanned. Right click each password protected file, scan with Bitdefender. Alright everyone, so I'm not going to worry too much about that password protected file for one main reason. It's just one file, and second of all, the average user is not going to know how to go and delete files using the system directories and File Explorer and so on and so on. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and just continue the test, since I made a whole other video. And you're probably sitting there, we'll continue the test. Shouldn't we just be able to run Hitman Pro and call it good and the test will be over? Oh, no. I made a whole separate video here, so we're going to go ahead and do a couple more things. First of all, autopilot. Yeah, we don't need no autopilot. I pilot Bitdefender. No, I don't. But anyways, we're going to go to modules here, and we're going to go to manage scans. We're going to create a new custom task, and we'll call it Super Scan. How about that? Super Scan. We're going to target our entire C drive, and then we're going to go to advanced, and we're going to say aggressive. Let's see what other customizable settings we have here. Miscellaneous, everything looks good there. Scan only new and changed files. Nah, screw that. We got to rescan everything. If no threats are found, the action. Okay, shut down. Nope, and nope. Scan with low priority. No. All right, let's click OK, and there is our super scan. So we're gonna click that super scan and start scan. So this is about as aggressive as we can get now with our malware scans. Keep in mind, a signature just came through today. If you haven't noticed the date already, it's the next day. I decided to continue the test today due to the fact I ran out of time yesterday. So, alright, so the scan has finished and it states our system is clean. However, we know that this is not true due to the fact that we have malware running on the system. Well, not running on the system, but it is still on here on the desktop. Now, granted, this is most likely adware and is a very benign form of malware, but nevertheless it still is malware. So with that said, let's take a look at the Hitman Pro results and see what it says. Hitman Pro seems to agree with me in the sense of yes, there is still malware on the system. And if we scroll down, there is one thing that you will notice as we're scrolling through here. The amount of malware or Trojans and other malicious software that is more dangerous, there's a lot less of it. Now, this is because of the cloud scanner, and this is a perfect demonstration of how they work. So as you all know, cloud scanners, they are constant communication with the servers of their anti-malware engine, in this case, Bitdefender. So when I scanned my system the first time, Bitdefender analyzed every single file and took a look at it. Now, the files that it knew were good, it said, hey, I've seen you before, I know you're good, okay, whatever. Files that it knew were bad, it removed them, and then the files that were unknown in this case, or it has never seen before, it uploaded to the cloud. So once it uploaded to the cloud, it tried to analyze it quickly and then give a result quickly back to the scanner and say whether it's malicious or whether it's okay to let continue on and just continue scanning. And then there's also files that are thrown off for further analysis. Files that Bitdefender says, I don't know if you're good, I don't know if you're bad. I'm gonna keep you over here, and we're gonna keep track of you. You can keep doing what you're doing, but we're gonna analyze this before we do anything. But keep in mind, we might remove you, and that's essentially what it did on this system. It tagged a lot of these files because the system is so infected with malware. I mean, it's just a malware machine pretty much. It tagged them as malicious and relayed those results back to the cloud. In turn, I got those results. So the second time I scanned a couple days later, it had those updated results and was in turn able to remove those malwares and said, hey, you're malicious. Get off the system right now. So that's pretty much in a nutshell. You got to see in action how a cloud scanner actually works. All right, so getting down to business here with Bitdefender. The final verdict. The part everyone's gritting their teeth about and saying, oh God, what's he going to say now? We all know prevention-wise it did great, so I'm not even going to go there. But removal-wise, I would give it a little bit better of a chance, and I would have to say that while I still can't recommend it as a removal tool, it really is not that bad. It did a decent job. I'm going to say it did about average. On the higher end of average, I'm going to move it to now instead of the lower end, but it was a little bit above average. I mean, you can still see there's quite a bit of malware in the system. We're still getting error messages at startup. And keep in mind, guys, we did that aggressive scan too, and it didn't detect anything. So if it detected a lot more with that aggressive scan, would have really boosted up its score and probably said, hey, this is a great product. But the fact that it didn't do much, I really would expect more from Bitdefender, considering the results we saw with the detection rate. It just really, I would expect it a lot more. So hope you guys enjoyed this second kind of sequel to Bitdefender. Hope it really kind of fixed or mended a lot of questions that you guys had in the sense of what would happen if you did this or did that. And a lot of you said, oh, you only did a quick scan. Well, keep in mind, I did a full scan with the rescue mode, which is supposed to be a full scan. You know, you saw it upload the signatures, so it's supposed to be the same signatures that I used on this system. And for the most part, I would say that I'm right in that sense, and that it did use the same signatures because it didn't have much better detection rate when running in Windows environment versus running in the Linux environment. With that said, that's kind of what I thought in the first place, but I really wanted to show you guys that, okay, I'm going to take the time to make sure I get the test right and that I fulfill your requests and answer your questions in a sense of proving that Bitdefender is what I say it is. So with that said, I'm going to end the video here and get this finished editing and upload it for you guys so you don't have to wait any longer. And hopefully I'll get another review. I still got to get X-Fires. It's the 28th today. It's the 28th, guys. I promised I'd get it done before the end of October. So I got to get X-Fires reviewed. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed it. That'll be it. See you guys in the next review.